So one thing I already did with the Matrix on the outside is install the rear window visors. These are WeatherTech. These are actually really good ones. They sit on the inside of the rubber channel and aren't held on by double-sided tape on the outside like all the cheap generic ones on eBay, and these hold. These are really durable looking, they look good, and when I bought the car it only had the front ones on, so I ended up buying the rear ones on eBay for about 45 bucks, and I already went in and installed both sides. But that's not the deal for today. So I bought this car from, I guess, someone that had pets, and then it sat in the forest for about a year or so. But just to give you guys a little look of what I'm working here with, that's not the worst part. Oh shit. And I like how they opened the fuel door cover like it had an issue with the fuel pump, but it didn't. So now I have to vacuum all around this, and I'm gonna clean it up real good. And unfortunately, rats did live in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these from Pick and Pull. I'm gonna try and get it as a one-seater and see what happens. Hopefully they tell me, hopefully I could tell them like, hey, it's a one price, not a two price. But just want to show you guys what I'm gonna be working here with. Look at the door channels, and this is just horrible. But thank you to my lovely girlfriend. She bought me a new Dewalt vacuum cleaner from Costco for 100 bucks. Let's test it out and see how it works. Went ahead and cleaned up the area where I'm gonna put the center console back in and around it. Did as best as I can, but I'm gonna have to remove the seats in order to get down there, and that's gonna be another day. I just want to put this back on because I've been daily driving this car without the center console, and I'm holding on to my cups and stuff whenever I drink my coffee and I have my juice with me, so this has to go back on. I already cleaned up the e-brake. This was incredibly dirty and filthy. Same goes with the center console. I already went ahead and cleaned it up as best as I could. The only reason I took off the center console originally was because I had to remove the rear O2 sensor and the front O2 sensor because I ended up switching the mid pipes. So now it's installed, that's clean. I'm gonna go ahead and install the center console. Center console is properly installed. Went ahead and wiped it down with the disinfecting wipes, and it's a lot cleaner now. Cool, finally have my center console back on. Use my cup holders. Now, because this vehicle is not registered yet, I need to go get it smogged. So I keep the papers with me inside the car in case I get pulled over, I can show the officer, hey, tag's already been paid for. I just need to keep driving the vehicle to set the monitors, and I have the papers with me, so I don't want them just lying around everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the glove box back on so I can store the papers. But before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and switch out the cabin air filter with a new one. I already checked the cabin air filter on this one. It's actually not that dirty, but it is a little bit dirty, just not aggressively dirty like I thought I was going to be due to the interior of the vehicle. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace it right now. So I bought a new Denso cabin air filter. Where's the part number at? Right there's the part number. Nothing fancy, just a cabin air filter. Looks about the same, looks a lot cleaner. And what else we get in the box? Instructions. Do we really need them? So I'm pretty sure airflow goes up because this is the fan right here. Fan pushes the air up, not down. That's what I'm thinking. Otherwise, if I'm wrong, can someone please let me know? Quick little video. Just went ahead and installed the XRS strut bar that I pulled off my 2005 Toyota Corolla XRS, because I went ahead and I put a solid TRD one on my Corolla XRS. So that one's gonna go with the new owner. And it's done. Let's go pay for it. So got the O2 sensor replaced and the cat replaced. Gotta get the part number for the guy. It's all done up. Getting the car small right now. Keep forgetting to put the cover back on. Good old bucket. Oh, I still have the Scion TC leather seats in here. I gotta take them out. Take a quick little peek. So we got the car to pass smog. 2003. There's a license plate. Toyota Corolla Matrix XRS. Pass. So that's it. Good thing I got it to pass. Now I gotta go get tags at DMV and it's ready. So one last thing I'm gonna do to the Matrix before I do sell it is change out the clock spring. So I got one right here. Here's a new clock spring. It is very typical for the clock springs to go out on the 9th and first generation, or I should say 9th generation Corolla and 8th and first generation Matrix. 03 to 08 Corolla Matrix vibe all have the same issue. Clock spring will eventually go out. You will lose function of your horn, sometimes horn, but majority of the time it's the cruise control stock that you will lose the ability to use, and then you will have an airbag light displayed on your cluster. So it is very, very easy to do, but make sure you disconnect the battery. You're gonna go ahead and disconnect the battery, and then we're gonna go ahead and remove the two Torx that are right here. Right here, it's a T30. Once we remove both Torx, airbag should slide out, and then we have two pins that we have to remove, and I'll go from there. Remove the negative battery terminal post. So now we're gonna go back inside and start removing the airbag. Now we are, so we got two connectors right here, and then we have that connector over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a flathead, pretty much pry it down and just pop it out, both of them, and this connector will just slip right out. And then we have the big 19mm right here. Gonna go ahead and loosen this up, not all the way out, just a little bit, and then we're gonna jerk the steering wheel left and right so that it can break free from right there. So already popped off the steering wheel, and now we have 1, 2, and 3 Phillips head screws that I already went ahead and removed. So we'll set those down, and then we should be able to remove the covers to expose the clock spring. So once you unplug both connectors for the clock spring, you have a clip up here and then on each side. Once you pull those clips off, the clock spring should come right off. And there you have it. Incredibly easy, not too hard. Now let's compare it with the other one. So let's grab our new one. Apologize for the mess. Never got a chance to clean up this car properly, but there you have it. That's our clock spring. Looks about the same. 2 connectors, 2 plugs, and we got 1 clip, 2 clip, 3 clip, 3 clips. So make sure not to pull this off until you're ready to install the steering wheel. So just go in reverse order, reinstall everything. So the airbag light should stay off now. It'll obviously be on for when you start the car the first time. Let's see if this turns on. Oh, that's right, the alarm. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's great, man. So that should officially turn off every single Christmas tree light on this car. I just want to see that feeling, I guess. All right. Last one is the brake light. Every single warning light off. That is great. I am so happy. I am so happy. So, owner is going to get this car today, the new owner. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a quick wash, and that's gonna be a video for another day, but this is most likely going to conclude the saga, I guess, of the red Matrix. I'm sorry guys, I didn't decide to keep it, but when money speaks, money speaks. So this is going to be probably the last, I guess, repair video on the red Matrix. Get to focus, damn it. So what did we do to this? Well, we installed a new 2ZZ timing chain cover gasket, new clutch. We installed the TRD grill, top and lower. What else did I do to this? I installed the rear WeatherTech guards, the window visors, I guess. I also installed the TRD muffler. I installed the Matrix M Theory spoiler. What else did I do to this car? I don't think that's it. I think that's it. That's all I did outside visual wise to this vehicle. I didn't do much to it because I don't know, I just didn't want it to stand out, but I just feel like these mods are really subtle and they make the car look pretty good. So I'm happy with the way it turned out. I'm gonna do a couple of quick shots after I wash it, but other than that, thank you guys for watching this build series or repair series saga on the red Matrix. And I'm sorry I'm disappointing a couple of you that I did say I was going to use this as a daily driver because I wanted to supercharge my black Corolla, but I don't know, I'm pretty sure you guys didn't miss it, but I did pick up another Corolla XRS. So this is another Corolla XRS that I picked up. I'm gonna be fixing this up, and again, as I said, if someone gives me a good offer on the car, I'm gonna sell it, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm just one of those guys that if I get a good offer, I'm gonna take the opportunity to make some money because I'm trying to build something here in my life. You know, it's not always about cars. I just want to kind of progress in life, I guess I should say. But I'm gonna miss that red Matrix. I'm going to miss it. I didn't end up using it like I wanted to because I was actually using my dad's after I ended up fixing it back. So kind of didn't make sense to have 2 Matrixes if I already have my dad's. And then my dad's, I don't know, I like my dad's better because I just like the color black. I don't like red because it stands out too much. So if I really do need to haul something, I'll just use the red Matrix, or the black Matrix I should say. But yeah, last time I'm gonna see this. So I'm going to go inside, or actually I'm gonna go ahead and wash this car real quick. So see you guys.